Well, we are approaching that time of the year. Summer's almost over. Ladies, pick your favorite liar and let the cuffing begin. It's your girl, Candi Hustle, and you are now tuned in to Dope Chick with Ambition podcast. Let's go. Y'all, I know I started this episode off toxic, right? Like, dang, Candi, why you gotta be toxic? I mean, I can be, right? Just a wee bit, just a smidgen. But listen, tread lightly. Don't take my toxic advice, completely. Take a little bit of naughty advice because I give y'all mad motivational advice, like positivity all the time, be fucking for real. I can't be positive all the time. I have to be a little bit naughty. However, you are an adult, right? So you have to be able to decide what you want to take from me. If it doesn't sound like a good idea, don't do it. So you have to decide if it's just going to be another cold winter for you. Like, girl, I'm not going to call Jermaine. He fucked up my life last year. I'm not doing it. So if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Now, 3 things. Listen. First, according to August cuffing season schedule, let me see, hold on. It says this is the scouting phase. So from August 1st until the 31st, I believe August has the 31st, yes. Hold on. Let me make sure because I'll be messing up sometime. Yeah, it's the 31st in August. It will be the scouting phase, right? So that will last until the end of the month, as I mentioned. So old work, old teens, all of that will start hitting you. New potentials will start flocking. That's why, God, why is all these people? It's because it's scouting. So if you're getting hey, big head, or hey, how you doing? Why you in the Whole Foods or whatever, trying to holler at the gym, whatever. That's the reason why they're scouting. Number 2, my B-Day is in 3 months. Wow. Dope Chick with Ambition podcast will be turning 5 on my B-Day as well. We are going to YouTube. Yes, so subscribe now. Don't meet me there, beat me there. I thank you in advance. And number 3, the best, listen, I'm telling y'all all my business, but I love y'all. Grandma, if you're listening to this, pause this section right now, fast forward it a little bit, and then press play in 5 minutes. Okay? All right. Number 3. The best mouth romance I ever received was from a Virgo. Baby. An August Virgo. Jesus Christ. Virgo season starts next Friday on the 23rd. Next Friday. Yep, on the 23rd. They say Virgos and Scorpios are compatible. We are. But we both have to be evolved, right? Because if we're not, it can get real hectic. It can be like a battlefield. Anyway, it's Sunday. Let's move on. I don't want to talk too much about head on Sunday because it's no, and I'm at the studio anyway. Let's move with peace also because, I'm a lover, not a fighter anyway. And let's get into some things because it's been crazy with these celebs and they life be juicier than mine anyway. So we're going to talk about trending topics. And I have my homegirl in the building. She is a Virgo. SHOE at the end. Hey, Virgo. She's here. We're going to talk about some things. Chop it up. Hey, goody girl.
Hello.
How are you?
You have to stop slandering us Virgos. I don't know where the Virgo hate has started. This is so crazy.
First of all, goody, don't come on here trying to act nice. Let me tell y'all what this girl did. I was minding my business one day on Facebook. I don't even know how I know her. Well, shout out to C-Biz. This is how this girl came into my life because of C-Biz. She slandered me.
Shout out to Busy.
Hi, Busy. I love you, Biz. She called me a bully. Now, everybody know those words will get you flagged on social media. She pulled the camera on me. She was and she tagged me. It was I was traumatized and bullied by Candi. And she tagged me. All her followers was oh. I'm what? Y'all, she put me in a Summer Jam scream. And
Yes,
she's from,
well deserved.
wow, she is from the Bronx. I can't believe, I think she's relocated, y'all. She done changed. I think people from the Bronx did this stuff. There's no snitching rules. She from the same hood as from Remy Ma. You changed
Ever
since
since
you.
I moved to Miami, I'm a brand new person. Okay,
You are.
I've changed my ways.
You are. You part of the Broward Cowards. So anyway, before we start talking, I want to ask you to rate your life. How are you feeling, darling, on a scale of 1 to 10? How's your life?
Honestly, I am feeling a 9.5.
Wow, that's really
Yes,
high. Why you
it
feel
is
that
really
way?
high.
Who's giving you
I
that
feel
5?
like, oh my God, it's no one else. It's just myself. I'm so full of myself lately. You know, my birthday's coming up. It's about to be Virgo season. I'm turning the big 40. I
What?
just feel good. I look good.
Yeah, you
Life is
do.
good. Life is amazing. But there's always a little bit of room for improvement. So that's why I'm going to put the little 0.5 in there. I don't want to
Yeah.
be too cocky, you know.
Yeah, but no, please don't get no fillers. I wasn't feeling you. I didn't even like the stat or anything when you was on it. Girl, I rolled my eyes so hard, and I went to your pictures immediately because I'm like, last time I checked, she has DSLs, and I'm like, hold on. So I went to the picture and I zoomed in with my pointer finger and then the finger by the pointer finger. What is that? That's the middle finger, duh. And I zoomed in, like zoom, zoom, and I was like, why the fuck is she talking about fillers? Because I thought you had little thin lips. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she wants to look like a Claremont twin. Have at it. So I just ignored you. And I'd even comment. I'm like, girl. Now, here's the thing. They are
I'm having
saying
my
that.
JK vibes.
No, but hold on. Look, they are saying that black girls, and well, black people, period, can do like, fillers and get Botox. We shouldn't like turn away from it. So I have friends that do like, a little Botox. They're getting tox. So it is what it is. I just don't think that you need lip fillers, though, Goodie.
I don't know if I need them. I'm just trying to have JT lips. My lips are full, but I feel like they could be just a little tiny bit more plumpness. Just a little smidgen, like I want
Yeah.
them to be like pal.
I think you're getting influenced by Miami. Like when you live in Miami, they're into that type of stuff down there.
Girl, no, those Miami girls look like build the bitches. So, oh, can I curse?
Just a just a
My
smidgen, not
bad.
just a
But
smidgen, not
yeah,
too
they look
much.
like builder. So I don't want to look like that. I don't want any work on my body. I love being petite or anything like that. But I was just like, I love her lips. They're just there.
But do you think that she's getting now? What is that in the background? Another phone?
I'm so sorry, girl. I had to mute it.
I knew you was a trapper. Mute everything. Mute
I did. I'm
everything.
sorry.
Thank you. You're just a hustler. All right. So anyway, don't get the lip fillers if you don't have to, because no, honestly, I saw this guy. He said that he can't even perform his service because he's been getting too much lip filler, if you know what I mean. This white guy. So yeah,
Yes.
he can't even do what he needs to do. And now his sugar daddies is like, we don't need you. And I'm like, dag. So now,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
he got too much. I'm gonna try to find the TikTok and send it to you. But let's get into these trending topics, honey. And speaking of
Yes.
JT, I'm glad you talked about her because somebody else was talking about her, and we were talking about Miami. Let's talk about YungMiami. Wait, hold on. I didn't even rate my life. You didn't even ask me about my life.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
And
girl. We
that's
just kept
why,
moving.
right? No, and
Let's
that's why
rate
I
your
don't really
life.
like Virgos because y'all don't be asking about people's life. I just
You
realized it.
are.
You didn't even ask
I
me.
ask everyone about their life.
And
Rate your
then,
life from 1 to 10,
when you
Candy.
hit
You know
me
you're
up,
my favorite
no, you
Scorpio.
be lying because every time you hit me up, you never talk to me in the correct time zone. You be like, good morning. And I look at the time, it be afternoon. I be like, she really don't care about me. It be like, good afternoon. I be like, it's morning. Who are you?
Blame it on my mind, not my heart. You know I love you.
Like, yo, she's giving fake Virgo vibes because Virgos are into details. So I don't know. Anyway, it's a copy and paste message, bitch. Don't copy and paste me.
No.
Anyway, my life, I would give it like a 10. I'm feeling 10ish, definitely. Yeah,
I
everything
love
is
that for
looking good.
you.
Yeah, I love it for me too, because it's almost Scorpio season, and so I'm really excited
Mm.
about what is that
I'm not even
shade?
gonna say to the Scorpios because this is your platform, so I'm just gonna give you a pass and just let the Scorpios just continue to enjoy their
Wait,
lives.
hold on. Who hurt you, sis? Like, have you ever dated a Scorpio? Like, honestly.
I have dated
Okay.
a Scorpio.
So how was it? What happened? Sit on my
It was a
sofa.
fun,
Sit
it was
down.
a very fun, engaging time.
Okay.
Very outgoing, very giving.
Generous. Exactly. We give.
Yes.
Our guy's the best.
However, the wholeness was just out of this world. Like no self control with the peen.
Yeah.
So I realized that the Scorpios are not for me because I'm not trying to catch a case. I have too much to lose.
No, that is true. No, honestly. So no, we'll segue to the next thing here. Our men are very, very, very vicious when it comes to dating them all, honey, and they love the ladies. So this next section here, this person can definitely vouch for that. YungMiami. She speaks on her relationship, well, she spoke on her relationship with Diddy on Carisha Please. Now, did you get a chance to watch the podcast?
I did. I did
Okay.
watch it.
So, what do you think? Like, do you feel as though what she said as far as her experience with Diddy, do you feel like she was
I
being authentic?
I think she was. I think that people who have master manipulators like Diddy know how to basically camouflage into whoever you need them to be.
Mm,
So I do believe that he was what she needed because she probably was, she's a woman that she's not gonna take all that stuff that the other woman would take. I also believe that people are capable of change. So just because he was a psychopath doesn't mean that he could not have changed into a different person. Now, are there probably still remnants of that person who he was? I'm sure there is. But that probably wasn't her experience because
right.
I know for sure I've dated people and they've treated me, in an amazing way. And I'll speak to a person that they were dating. And they're like, oh, he did this, this, this. And I'm like, what? That doesn't even sound like the person I know. So I believe her. And I don't really feel like she has a reason to lie. She kept it cute too. She was just like, look, that wasn't my experience. I don't know.
Right. And a lot of people like predicted that she would say that like, well, he never did that to me, like pointing at her chest, like, and she literally said that like, well, that wasn't my experience. I felt like she kept it very PR-ish, very media trained.
Mm-hmm.
She just touched on things. People really wanted her to possibly like F that nigga, you know what I mean? Like F him, but how could she? He did put her in a position to win. A lot of dudes
Yeah.
don't do that, you know what I mean? So he leveled her up. He leveled her brand up. Like if
Yeah.
it wasn't for Diddy, she wouldn't be in the positions in the spaces that she's in. Now people were saying that she talked highly of him and then dissed her girl. Now I feel and people have to understand this. When people say that, I be trying to understand their maturity level, right? My girl is my girl. That's my sis. I'm not sleeping with my sis. These are two different love entities, right? These are two different emotions, right? So y'all can't really compare and contrast. I'm laying with this person. This person is inside of me, right? I don't want
Yeah.
you to compare and contrast this because you can't. It's too different. Um, JT is her friend. That's not her real sister, but that's my sisterhood, but that's my friend. I don't think that at any moment she, necessarily 100% dragged her. Yes,
Right.
she could have possibly said less to me personally. She could have kept it cuter, but I think also she was comfortable with Santana. That's her best friend. So she was just looking
Yeah.
like, JT, this Santana, we just kikiing, talking. But she was with Puff. She loved him. They were intimate. It's gonna be different. I hate when people be like, "Oh, she took her." That was her nigga. It'd be
Yeah.
different. Why do people be acting so
But
confused?
I also feel like too with the Puff situation, she has to be careful what she says. You know, she don't have to be careful about how she talk about JT, except the
Right.
fact that she's gonna get backlash. All she has to do, but with the Puff situation, that's a legal situation. That's like a canceling situation.
Yeah.
So I feel like she really needed to tread lightly with that, and I feel like she handled it okay. Listen, I'm like YungMiami. I'm like, listen, I don't know, it didn't work out. I don't know. Have a great day. Have a great life. I have no more information for you. Don't ask me any questions. That is
Right.
totally my approach with a lot of things. I think with JT, she just wanted to defend herself because there's so much speculation around like why they broke up as a group or why they're not friends like that. And I think she just wanted to tell her side of the story. And I can't cancel her. The most it's going to do is people are like, oh, you're a hater. We're on JT's side or we're on Miami's side. So I think that's why she felt more comfortable speaking on that. But honestly, I feel like she should have approached the JT situation like the Diddy situation. I don't feel like she needed to even say as much as she said.
Right.
I felt like she should have kept it cute with that situation too, because you never know what the future holds. And at the end of the day, they're family. So she should have just kept it brief, kept it sweet, and that was it. She gave us too much information we don't really need to know. And I felt like she wants us to like pick a side. Like, no, but she's the wrong one. Look, I'm the right one. And I feel like that's kind of how it came off to me.
Yeah. I felt like there was a little bit of jealousy now that JT is doing her thing. Now, did you listen to JT's mixtape, City Cinderella, which dropped on July 19th? How do you feel about it?
I like it. It's real chill. It wasn't actually, she surprised me. I thought it was going to be more like hoe talk and get into the money, and that's just it, like kind of on a city girl type of flow. But I see that she really switched it up and she's coming into her own. And I like that. It wasn't as many like club bangers or up tempo. It really was real versatile. So I enjoyed it, honestly.
Yeah,
I really did. I felt like JT coming should have been her intro though, because that's my shit.
Yeah.
And that was like to get us hyped. Like JT's coming. Like I was like, why did you put this on all the way down here?
Yeah, I think that would have been a great lead for the mixtape. However, what she possibly wanted to do with the OK is because of the fact that Jeezy ran with that. So to give like that whole old school thing and then have Jeezy's audience, I think that's why they played it like that. Now the JT coming can, still have that momentum for something else, but I really feel like that's why they did the whole OK thing, because they knew they were gonna have that remix. But I love the mixtape. I think it's hard. I really don't like to compare them with the whole women thing and pin them. I'm gonna save some feedback for somebody else, but JT's mixtape is really one of the best projects that have been released this year. So speaking of another mixtape, well, it's not a mixtape, it's an actual album. Y2K by Ice Spice was released. It didn't do well, but Ice Spice is being positive. She said something in a tweet regarding her first week sales. It did a low sell of 28K sold. That's low. Yeah, that's really, really low. She said in a tweet, she said, like did 15,000. So thank you to anyone who supported me then, and thank you to all new supporters. And then she said, the tour has been fun. Those numbers are cool and all, but bitch, you should have been in Boston. The crowd was crazy last night. All right, well, way to go. How do you feel about her representing the borough of Bronx?
I mean, I don't feel anything about it. She's not my cup of tea. I think she was really cute when she came out. She had some bops, like Lunch was a big hit. But she's given me a lot of nothing. I
Yeah.
was listening to her album and it was the same flow on every song. It sounded like the same songs over and over and over on different beats. I don't know. She doesn't move me. I don't know. Maybe it's a generational thing, but I don't think she's a terrible artist, but I don't want to say this. I know, don't cancel me, y'all, but I don't really think she's talented. I think she's just cute,
Yeah, with
to be honest.
the
Like,
fatty. Yeah. She just has a unique
yeah,
look, a different look, and then she
yes.
has the fatty, and then, that's pretty much it. I'm surprised she's going this long. That's what she keeps shocking me. I'm like, you still here? But okay. Now,
Yeah.
Cardi B
It
confirmed.
seems to be dying down though, just a little bit. Like it seems like people's kind of like, like her star is starting to fade.
We gotta see, because every time we say that, she'll then get a writer and then a beat, and then she does that little shaking of the butt, and then she's back on. So we just have to see. Now, Cardi B confirmed what we already knew, that she is expecting her third child. But like I said, I feel like it's a part of the publicity because of the fact that she announced a divorce. And, her husband was caught coincidentally at a casino with an ex-girlfriend, and then Cardi B
Yeah,
announced her pregnancy on August 1st, which is like a beginning of the month. Like everything seems so planned. You see what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
the beginning to the end of you know what I mean? Like, huh?
yeah, yes,
Just drop the album, sis. Just give us music. So God
yeah.
bless you, Cardi B, The Bund of Joy. Now, Latto also gave us a new album. Did you listen to it?
I did listen to it, and I'm a fan. I love Lotto.
Okay, so
I
you
do.
liked it. Okay. I
I did.
personally was not moved, and that's why I wanted to bring it back. JT was better to me. I don't want to compare it, but JT, listen, this is what I'm trying to say here. JT, I like stories. I like to get chills when I listen to music. I'm that type of person. I like vibey music, but I also like people to tap in to me, and I can feel it. Like, so when JT opened up with Hope, she like, damn, I miss the hood. Like she misses her old life, right? And then she was
Yeah.
like, damn, I wonder why my dad gave my mother dope, right? That's letting us know her
Yes.
struggle, where she came from. And then she's like, I can just see her probably just riding through the hood in a foreign, like she made it out, but she's still reminiscing, like, damn, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
when she's rapping a certain song, she's also giving us names. Like I always loved like how Jay-Z gave us like names of people in his life, like, OG Wan, or, TT, or,
Yeah.
you know, Ty, and then that makes us like get close to him a little bit, like we knew him. So, she's giving us names of people like, called Coco. And, it's like, damn, my Uncle Al. Like,
Yeah.
that shit moved
I
me.
loved Uncle Al. That was my song too.
Oh, girl, Uncle Al moved me. So when I tell people, I'm like, this is what I'm looking for. So when I'm listening to Lotto, I don't hear, I don't hear nothing. Where's your deep tracks? Where's your personal tracks?
Yeah.
I hear you talking about Blicky. You tote guns? Wait, when are you? I remember you from Rap Game. You was on Rap Game. You were a young girl that was trying to get in the game from the rap game from a TV show from Jermaine Dupri. I'm not dissing you. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to understand who you are as a person. Your mother was, I want to understand your story. Your mother was 15. She's a white girl. She got married by a black guy, right? Tap into that. I don't want to hear about none of this other stuff. This is your first album.
Yeah.
So your first intro was Georgia Peach, right? Okay, cool.
Hmm.
That sounded like it was like Drake a little bit. Then your outro woke me up. I woke up on the outro. I said, "Oh, okay, I like this."
I feel like JT, we're getting a real person, and she
Mm,
puts that into her music. So she
mhm,
puts her story into her music. I think Lotto is a persona. And that's
mhm.
why we don't know what it is or who she is or what she's giving us, because she's just trying to make a wave and she's just trying to make some money. I don't even think she knows who she is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she's around certain people and she kind of just, I don't want to say like syncs with whoever she's around, but I think she just syncs to whatever is popular in the moment. But I like her music. I feel like
Right.
JT's album is something I could sit back and I'm a vibe to, and I could just listen to and enjoy it. Where I think Latto's album is like I'm getting ready to go out. And so I'm gonna play something where she's talking her shit, and it's more up tempo and it's cute. It's for the cute girl. It's cutesy.
It's
Like,
cutesy, right? That's what Ice Spice is to me, kind of a vibey, like just a
yeah,
vibe. So, Lotto, I think that you are dope. I'm not taking away your ability to rap. I know you can rap. That's why I wanna. That's why I'm like, yo, I want to sit down with her. I don't think people are sitting down with her and asking her like, who the fuck are you? Like, write down who you are. Get down to those tracks. Like, take you acting like Nunu. That's a movie, baby. We don't want that. We want the
yes,
real, authentic you. You talking about you did this voice, like this accent, and it was like the accent is getting too overwhelming. Like the black eye. Like you sounding like
yeah,
Ti. Like it's not real. And if that is really you, you gotta make us believe it some type of way. I'm not believing it at all. And so enough about that. But like, good luck to you. I'm not hating, and people always think that if you have a different opinion or if you have something that you are picking up on, they think that it's like, oh, you're a hater. Like, no, I'm not a hater. This is just my opinion. Like, and she should
yeah,
embrace the feedback. She should want to hear something that's different. Because if somebody's telling you look good, you look nice, and you got shit on your face, and people are like, no, you look good, you're gonna get mad at those people that tell you that you look good and you had something on your face this whole time. I'll be pissed
yeah.
off. I need truthful people around me. Like, no, tell me the truth. Like I like that
Facts.
because don't send me out here looking crazy. Like, no. Now if I want to look crazy, then I want to look crazy. But don't send me out here like I'll try to tell you. Like, oh no, you did. All right.
I agree.
All right,
I do. I'm
sexy.
the same way.
Sexy Red teased the new track on her Instagram. I don't know if you heard it, but listen, Sexy, one thing about Sexy is authentic. Not as sexy, she's hood. People don't
Hmm.
like it, but Sexy is who she is, and that's why people rock with her. Now the charts and corporate and commercial, they not trying to rock with it, but the streets rock with Sexy Red. So she has a new song. They said it sounds very Chief Keef coded. I believe the people that rock with Chief Keef, I listen to some of Chief Keef music. I'm not gonna act like I know all of his catalog, but um, that's her baby daddy. Well, I don't know if that's her baby daddy. Don't make me start rumors, but that's her. That's her dude that she rock with right now, I guess. And so I'm pretty sure that he helping her out with different
Right.
sounds. Now, Coiler Ray had sent a tweet about being small, slim girls coming back in style. I don't think that, certain body types have left. I think that some body types get, more attention than others. Some dudes
Hmm.
still rock with the slim joint. Some dudes don't. You know how, remember when Fab did the whole Slim Thick, song and all of that? You know
Hmm.
how that goes. You've always been petite and slim, but you've
Yes.
always had your curves. And your picture almost got you cursed out. I saw you up there crying on Facebook, like, I lost one of my hoes. I'm like,
He
no.
came back though. He came back.
Oh, he did. Okay, so you
He
good.
did.
I said nobody didn't tell you up here to post the pit. Y'all women be acting so. I didn't mean it was just a wine cooler. Nobody didn't tell you to post up like that, but you've always been a little slim joint, but you got your grown woman weight as you got older. So good thing you didn't do nothing to
Right.
your body. Had you ever considered doing anything to your body when you were younger?
The only thing I've ever wanted to do were my boobs.
Oh,
I've
okay.
never wanted any work done. I've always been the petite president. I be repping for the slim girls all the
Yeah,
time. I
Slim
don't
Goodie. Mm-hmm.
have anything like about my body that I feel insecure about. But I will say that people will try to make you feel insecure if you are slim. Because let me tell you something, I got friends that are like, girl, you should get a BBL. And I'm like, girl, where I'm going to put it? How I'm going to hold it? Like, I'm petite. There's no
Out
reason.
here looking crazy. No,
Like
because because you know now, Goodie, since you've gotten old, like I said, you're grown woman weight. You have fuller thighs.
Yeah.
You've put on weight since you've not in a bad way, of course, you know that, but you have fuller
Right.
thighs. And then you now would, I mean, if you did want to get some like a butt or whatever, it would like fill out. Now you have the thighs and everything to match. But of course, if you would have got it at the age of when Nicki came out, because we were all like in that same type of age group, you didn't have that grown woman weight. She didn't have it either.
Girl.
I don't think she did. She didn't have it either because her legs were still little, but she got what she got, and you know, luckily it filled out. But like Jay Nice, she had to build herself. Remember, she was really slim.
She was.
And
she getting a little big though. Them thighs is getting a little heavy. I was like, girl, you thick.
Well, what she's
she
doing,
good though.
what she's doing is, well, you know, she does the workout, but you know, she eats a lot like that so that she can maintain it. So she can maintain it because a lot of slimmer women have a very high metabolism. So if you don't eat, y'all can lose really quick. Like, damn, I gotta eat something. I gotta keep my weight. The girl Lala had talked about it. Lala Milan, because she started a page for girls to gain weight, and so I don't know if she kept up her weight after her baby. I gotta look at her page, but Coyle Ray just talked about how everybody is, you know, going back to slimming, and so I'm pointing that out because Megan Thee Stallion has now updated her recent picture. Have you seen her?
I have.
Yeah,
she lost a lot of weight.
What do you think? Do you like slim Meg or do you like thick Meg?
I like thick Meg. Thick Meg was giving body. Slim Meg is not really giving me the same physical effects that thick Meg was doing. But a lot of these celebrities are slimming down, and it's crazy because I don't know if you heard like Dream Doll on that podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna
talking
say
about now she wants to go back smaller.
Right.
And I'm like, your body should not be a trend. Your body should be whatever makes you feel comfortable. And I just want women to just slim, thick, a little chunky, whatever it is, like just be comfortable and happy in who you are. And either way, someone's going to have something to say. Like I've had people tell me like, girl, you need to eat. You need a hamburger. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I think I look good. So that's why you just have to be confident in yourself and not what anyone else say. Because now everybody was going thick and going the BBL route. And now I even know people personally who's like, oh my God, I hate my body now. My butt's too big. My boobs are too big. And I'm like, girl, you done spent $20,000 just to take it all back. Like, so just be confident with who you are and not for what you think people would desire.
People have to embrace who you are. My grandmother always taught me that. My grandmother has always been small. Like she's never been, you know, plus size, anything. My mother and I have always been like larger women. So it's like grandma's always made sure that she it's not that she's made sure, like she just, her physique, you know, it's two DNAs. You have your father's side and you have your mother's side. So I believe my mother's father's side is heavier and then my father's side is the heavier side. So, you know, you just have to look at that. And then I think my eating choices would contribute to certain things. When I was younger, I was skinny. You know what I mean? And then you have an opportunity to make certain choices as you get older. So it's looking like you can't be looking like, oh, what happened? No, you know what happened. You start eating bad, and then you be looking like, I was you reminiscing of old pictures like this was me when I was 14, 16.
But you look
like,
good, girl.
No,
you look good.
No,
you still on that picture of the sneakers. I was like, oh, look how close to these sneakers, but I'm looking at her butt.
No, I've been trying to make healthier choices, you know, as you get older, and you know, of course, I've always been solid with my weight, but of course, I would love to get back down. I would love to go back down to my teens, you know, that high school where you would look like, I just want to go back to when I was younger. But of course, you do have to work extremely hard, but I haven't been disciplined to get down. But I had never experienced, I was never an overweight kid. not saying thank God. Well, no, thank God. I don't know those type of stories, but these kids these days, they're not as active as we were when we were outside and things like that.
At
So,
all.
my grandmother, she was always just then. She always was like really, really small. And so she would just always be very health conscious, you know what I mean? Outside of, smoking cigarettes, but she stopped that super, super quick. She went cold turkey. And people would tell her like, "Oh, you
I
need
love
to
that for
eat."
her.
Yeah, they had like stopped it because they had a scare with my grandfather, like the cancer shit. So they was just like, "Nah." But I grew up in a household where they were like smokers. But that was like in style growing up back in the day. Smoking. Remember,
Hmm.
slim women smoke cigarettes. That's how they remain slim. That's how you would like suppress your
Yes.
appetite. So, they would had them on like Newport. You would be in a bikini with a cigarette.
Yes, I
That's
remember
that
those
was the
commercials
that was the
and
image that they
ads.
pushed. Yeah, you'll be in a beautiful bikini with a cigarette, but it'll be a black woman in the hood, but just smoking a cigarette. Like, you want this body? Smoke this tobacco. Like, the imagery was just crazy, the message. But I'm saying all of this to say, like, people will tell her, like, girl, what's going on? You need to eat. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Everything's good. And I just talked to her the other day, and she had like a slip and fall in the store. So she's like a little down because her weight, she's like losing weight and everything. She's like, I'm in my weight, I just skin and bones now. I'm like, Grandma, it's okay. She's just like a little sad about that.
Right.
So how you
And
mentioned
that comes
that,
with age
yeah,
too. They kind of, yeah.
yeah, you know how, just going down is just like really sad. Like, you get to a certain weight, you just want to look nice and vibrant. And then when you lose it, you get sad. You just want to look healthy and happy. So she just is like, I just lost my way. I'm just going, Grandma, you got to drink your Ensures. You have to do all of this stuff.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's just like, embrace you, wherever you are. If you're trying to gain, if you're trying to lose, embrace you until you're at the space that you can be at. So, Grandma, if you're listening, I love you. You'll get back to where you are. Because she was going to the YMCA and everything because she was, just having a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
And she had that slip and fall at Walmart, girl. I was just like,
And
no.
feel better soon, Grandma.
I
We
know,
want you to
right?
be up and running, honey.
Stressed out. My grandma was fabulous. So enough of that. Now, oh my goodness, Krishan Rock mugshot has been released. Girl, she really manifested being a stud because Krishan was like she was gonna be a daddy to her son because the Blueface was acting crazy. Now her butt is facing 8 years in prison. Like,
Yes, looking like Cleo in that damn
yo.
mugshot.
I was like, dag, a man can just take you through. Like, she was doing all of that stuff on a strength of blue, just wilding out. Like,
Yes.
God bless you, Krishan. Hopefully, this will be just a learning lesson and you come out just better than ever.
Yes.
So now,
I hope so, because she was a wreck.
yeah,
So
she
we
was
want her to do
definitely,
better and be better.
yeah, hopefully this type of situation will make her better. Now, wow. Marcus Jordan, the son of NBA legend Michael Jordan, he went viral on Twitter because he was outside skiing. And I'm not talking about on the slopes.
Yes.
He was seen in pictures sniffing white substance in France. And then he was enjoying a blunt, well, what looked like a blunt in another image. I'm not for the drug use. I try to say no to drugs, but everybody's
Right.
embracing it. I don't judge if you use it, but it's something that I'm not going to say use. Just because
Right.
I've have family members, I have friends that have either been laced and it brought out mental health issues, or they either
Mm,
have died,
same.
or they are still battling drug addiction. So I just see it fuck up people's lives. So I'm not even about to be like, yo, do it, because even if it's cocaine
Yeah.
and it's making you sorry to just visit this topic again, if it's helping you maintain weight loss and it's making you feel fine, it can open up you to, it's a gateway drug. It can lead
Yeah.
to other drugs. So
Yeah. It's
mm-mm.
just so crazy to me how, again, I'm aging myself, but it's like such a generational thing, because I was actually having this conversation the other day and I'm like, damn, like this generation are so proud to be crackheads. And it's like, All the music is about drug use, sipping lean, popping perks, taking pills, sniffing coke. And I'm like, I remember when Biggie said never get high on your own supply. Like, I'm from that era where people were saying, like, don't do drugs, like, no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying? Like, be a hustler, get to the money, and that's it. But now it's like, all the music is just pushing this drug usage on social media, people showing mollies and perks and like people talk about it like it's nothing. I was watching like one of the little YouTube dating shows and the girl was like, "Are you okay?" to the guy. He was like, "I ain't even gonna lie, I'm high as hell." And I'm like, "Damn, you said that with so much pride." Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what's going on in 2024, but I want everyone to like put the drugs
Put them
down. Ain't nothing wrong with a little weed.
A little ganja.
But all those hard drugs, everybody's walking around looking like walking zombies. I don't like it. And I want people to be more private with their drug usage. It's not cute. I'm not judging, whatever, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others. But like, say no to drugs. What happened to the DARE program? Can we bring DARE back?
Can we bring DARE
please?
Back? Facts. Now, oh my God, ladies. Oh my God. If you guys are okay, look. If you guys are going to be the side chick, be the side chick. You feel me? If you going go out there, if a dude fly you out and he already give you instructions, follow the instructions. Don't crash out. This is in reference to a young lady who was on TikTok who decided to go out, get flued out, actually get flown out. I know how to speak, guys. But she got flown out to Florida to Disney, her and her child. The dude gave her instructions. He said, come out here, act like you don't know me, XYZ, and just come out here to Disney, you and the kid. She gets there, and of course, she does the opposite. All hell breaks loose. She confronts the girl, and the girl is not even his baby mom, but she's just a girlfriend, and she's out there with all 5 of his kids. So this guy just seemed, he was a red flag anyway. She puts all of the stories on TikTok and she crashes out and she's making it seem like he was a sponsor and she was not caring for him, but it appears that she clearly had feelings for him. Goodie, what would you have done?
Number one, I would never be a side chick. I require too much. So I don't know. But from her stories, it doesn't seem like she knew that the girl was going to be there. Because I was watching, girl, I fell down a rabbit hole with that thing. So it seems as if he invited her because him and the girlfriend got into it. He thought the girlfriend wasn't coming, but then she did come. But honestly, once she was already in Orlando, I don't know why she made a scene. He owed you some money. Baby, I would have took that money with my kid and had me the time of my life. I would have went home and never spoke to him again. Now, she said she was never the side chick and she didn't choose to be a side chick, but you're already in the position. Your kid is there. So it was just embarrassing overall. Like, girl, have your fun, go home, block him. Period. I would have been texting him like, I need 500 more. I need 1,000 more. I need tickets to that. That's all I would have done. I wouldn't care.
That's what I was Yeah, like, okay, so it's sometimes situations where you don't sign up to be a side and you end up, unknowingly you are like, well, shit, damn, you know what I mean? I've been in situations like that and you're in too deep, like, damn, well, I'm already in something and now you have to figure out a way to, to get out. Some people can go cold turkey. If that's you, good for you. And then there's some people like, damn, I got to figure out a way because, emotions are involved and figuring out things like, damn.
Yeah.
But for this shorty, she could have just had her a good trip. It was her little man's birthday. Well, it wasn't even his birthday. She could have just left and moved a little bit better. But yeah, that was wild. So yeah, protect your heart. Is again cuffing season. If y'all gonna go into something like that, just move more quietly and more carefully too. Tread lightly. Now, oh my goodness, this one here. Okay, so you are a girly girl. Goodie is a girly girl. She's
Yes.
big on wearing heels, getting dressed up. She lived here in Atlanta where she was traumatized because all the girls are wearing bodycon outfits with sneakers, designer sneakers, and being with the scammers in the sections. Now, she's saying the girls are not dressing up like they used to back in the day. And I thought the girls still gave heels because I don't really go out to the regular events. I go to regular clubs. I go to events. If it's not an event, I'm not there. If it's not pertaining to something I need to, be there for. I will go to a club, but if it's not my homegirl spot, I'm not, going out there. This girl on TikTok decided to make a video, and she had these brown, like brown candies, like Jessica Simpson's brown candy heels. And she was trying to tell the girls that they need to wear heels. And everybody was like, well, why are you trying to tell us those are not really heels like that? Like, you need to give it like a stiletto, like, something like like a so Kate or something. And they dragged her. However, she got brand deals. So y'all, stop getting these people hyped and making them go viral because they use y'all to end up on TMZ and get brand deals. So I'm not going to entertain these girls no more. Yeah, she played.
Right.
Well, we got used.
Social media have made so many celebrities out of people, and I'm just like, ew. And then I got to put up with them. Like, I want to see this. Why did y'all make these people stars?
Right.
But I support her message. I support it. I want the girls to get dressed up. I want us to start looking cute. I want us to put makeup on, get our hair done, put some heels on. I want us to be baddies. Like, I don't want to see no more damn leggings and Balenciagas in the club. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm so if you want to go to a little hookah spot, if you're going to a little chill spot, by all means. I love me a little one-piece catsuit type of thing. But, like, when you're going out, like, I like to be feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my heels. I like to stride into a place. I'm a presence.
Yes.
When I walk into a place, I want people to turn and look like, look at that bad bitch. Like, ooh, she's beautiful. She had on them 6-inch heels. She's coming through. So I just want the girls to pull it together. Girl, I went to Charlotte real quick. It's going to be quick, but I went to Charlotte, and you know them damn lace jumpsuits all the girlies are wearing now, like the Fashion Nova lace jumpsuits? Girl, 2 girls had on the same jumpsuit, and neither one of them had like heels on to even sexy it up. One had on beach flip-flops, and the other one had on Jordans. I hate that for us.
Oh, no, that's bad. No. One girl was in a club with lingerie with flip-flops out here. Yeah, it gets bad.
Yep, see? It's bad.
No, I remember when we used to go out, the doorman wouldn't let you in with flip-flops. They would be like, put that little flashlight by your foot. Like,
yes.
What's this? What you got going on? And, you would try to sneak your flip-flops in because you wanted to be, put them on when your feet start hurting. You would try to switch out. Yeah, they don't have those rules no more. And I think they need to enforce it. I think they start switching out those type of enforcements once the pandemic came because they needed to make their money again. But yeah, the doorman need to start enforcing it again. Now,
yes. So again, generational, because I remember when guys used to have on hard bottom shoes in the club.
Yeah, or you couldn't get in the club with hats. You had to have button ups. Like, it was just a lot of rules. Now people could just walk in clubs. Like, nobody has rules. You just really can't have, they do the pat down, but nobody has rules no more. So they gotta enforce
bring the rules back.
Yeah, bring the rules back. Now, wow. Oh God. Let me try to. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nelly getting arrested. People are saying that Ashanti should break up with him. Why should Ashanti break up with her man who got arrested at the casino? He wasn't driving recklessly. They bothered him. And it was like, oh, he's using ecstasy. Ashanti knows he used drugs. Y'all be thinking y'all know what people be doing in their lives. Like, are y'all serious? Oh, she got her baby. She should drop him. That's why women shouldn't take advice from other women. Most of the time, women be the cause why other women are single. Stop listening to your friends.
I don't even understand why people are so upset about the whole Ashanti Nelly reconnection to begin with. It's been like since they publicized that they're back together, it's so much hate. Like, let that girl be happy. Like, who cares? What you eat don't make me You feel me? So like, why y'all bother? She don't need to leave her man. Enjoy your man, girl.
Right. Enjoy your
That's
man.
ridiculous.
Right. I agree. Now, really quick, let's highlight the Olympics. Have you been watching any of it?
I have. I
Okay.
love the gymnastics portion. I love the track and field. And also highlights of the breakdancing, but we're not even going to touch on that because that was just ridiculous.
That was foolish. We're not. We're just gonna highlight Simone. Is her last name pronounced Biles? How do you? Is it?
I believe so,
Yeah.
yes.
Highlight. Shout out to her. She earned, I believe, at the time that I know of, she earned her ninth gold medal. I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
She has nine.
Simone
And then
is the GOAT.
Shakari Richardson, she earned her first gold medal. She really earned that. So shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out to Team USA. The men's basketball earned the gold medal. And then shout out to Jason Tatum in
Yes.
oh wait, it's Jason Tatum, I believe, Derek White and Drew Holiday. Guys, I'm not into basketball like that. Well, I am into basketball. But I don't know the names 100%, so don't kill me. So it's three basketball players that played on the Team USA, and they played for the Boston Celtics. So they just won the NBA championship, and now they just won the Olympics. So they
Shout
got
out to them.
a gold medal. So that's the first time in history that has happened. So the shout out to them. Now, Jason Tatum is Ella May, baby daddy. Ella May had a
Hmm.
baby by him. Girl, Ella May pulled y'all mind your business. She ain't make no announcements. She ain't make no announcements that she was pregnant. She didn't make no announcement that she had a baby. She had everything in private. She's a Scorpio. We are very private people.
Yes.
We're not sneaky. We're private. And she just showed up in Paris. They posed with the baby, and she was there to support her man. Like, yes. I was like, I love that.
Yes.
So I think private is good. Like, you get my
It
personality
is
is public, but my lifestyle, my life is private. So shout out to them.
private.
Now, before
I
we,
love that. Because she didn't have to deal with no hate. She wanted to have a peaceful pregnancy and she did it the right way. So I'm
she
happy for
did.
her.
Yeah, no hate. Before we wrap up, I do want to shout out to any woman that is practicing celibacy. I'm practicing celibacy. I think, yeah, I am. I'm practicing celibacy just like Maya. I haven't done 7 years. Shout out to Maya. Maya married herself and been practicing celibacy. What nigga has took her through? Because Maya been doing some crazy.
I was literally thinking that.
Maya been through some shit. Next thing I feel Maya gonna say that she down with the Rainbow Gang. Cause she been doing a lot of stuff like fuck niggas, I'm marrying myself, fuck niggas, I'm going, no niggas is getting none of this nunu. And then now, fuck niggas, I'm with her. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but she did 7 years was the longest that
Mm.
she's gone without sex. What's the longest you've gone without sex?
Maybe a year.
Okay.
I'm not going 7 years. I'm sorry. I mean, shout out to her. I'm not against it, but no,
Seven
it's for
years
my
free?
own enjoyment.
Yeah.
I'm
seven
not
years
going
free?
7 years. That's a lot.
7 years
That's a
and you're
lot for me.
free? That's outside and I'm free?
But didn't Lenny Kravitz also say that he's been celibate for some years as well, and that
9
he's been his
years.
best self? Because, yeah,
Somebody
that's a
pissed them
long
off.
time.
Somebody pissed
But you
them
know
off.
what? That just shows they have a lot of strength. That takes a lot to like be
Yeah.
stimulated and be like no
And no, somebody
for
pissed them
years.
off too. Something happened. Something that really pitched. Something really happened that you was just like, you know what? F this. For that many years and you're outside, you have access to people. But I won't go too hard. I've done like a a year for me because yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shout
Anyway,
out to them. Good
shout out to
luck.
them and
It's not
anyone
for
else
me.
anyone else who's on that celibacy journey, continue on. And if you can go longer than a year, shout out to you because it does require that discipline. And then I do want to remind everyone to vote. The streets are saying that Kamala has turned the elections into the BET Awards, and at this point, both of them are. Donnie is
Yeah.
doing it as well. So I just want to encourage everybody to vote, because it is very important. If I can vote for my Morky, I would. That's how bad I do not want Donnie in the office. It is time to give someone else a chance. He already had 4 years. We don't need to have him to do another repeat. I think people only need to do, presidents only can do 4. We don't need to allow them to do 8. They need to change that rule. So it's pretty much a vote or die. Before we go, Goodie, do you have any dating tips for the ladies before we go? Like three dating tips?
Oh my gosh, let me think. Dating tips for the ladies. Number 1, date all of them until one of them take you off the market. May the best man win. 2, hold on to the goodies. Just because you're dating multiple men don't mean they all need to experience you intimately. And 3, actually date. Ladies, I want y'all to stop letting guys come over to your homes with Wendy's, a blunt, and a bottle. Okay? Let them take you out, wine and dine you, and treat you like the queens you are, and set your expectations for them from the very beginning. Do not take no shorts, and let them do what they're supposed to do, because you are queens and you are to be treated as such. That's the best I have. I got more tips, girl, but you said 3, so yes.
Yeah, 3 is good enough, because that last one was deep as fuck. Nobody's never come into my house with Wendy's, a blunt, and a bottle. Never, ever, never, ever. But I will take the top ones from you, definitely, to date them all, because yeah, we got to date them all, ladies. Don't be afraid to do what they do, period. So we are going to wrap it up. Goodie, it was a pleasure having you on. I hope you had a great time. And
I did. Thanks for having me.
Goodie. Y'all, she really don't act like this. This is her coded voice, if you know what I mean. She will be cursing
y'all.
me out.
She want me to come over here and be acting crazy. She want me to bring. She want to bring the bad side out of me.
But
that. You know
she
what?
is Cuban. She is Cuban and Jamaican, if you know what I mean, guys. Yes, she is out of control. Guys, we're gonna get out of here. Goodie, I will text you, let you know when your episode is going. Y'all, be sure to follow me on IG at Dope Chick with Ambition. Do you want to share your Instagram, or do you want to keep it private?
Yes. No, I can share my Instagram. It's Supreme.good. So follow me, but don't drop it. Don't hop into my DMs, y'all. It's already flooded. But come and like some pictures.
Wow.
Supreme.good.
This isn't a dating show. Oh my God. Anyway, leave me a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, and I'll call y'all next month to Kiki. Thank you for tuning in to Dope Chick with Ambition podcast. Later.